Welcome to the New Horizon channel. Greetings to all of you following our YouTube channel. We would like to share the latest and most pressing developments from the past 24 hours. On October 20th, the Israeli military greenlit a ground operation plan in the Gaza Strip. The international community has criticized this plan and continues to call on both sides, Hamas and Israel, to cease their escalating actions. Israel expressed deep concern for the well-being of its citizens and the fate of hostages and soldiers. Their top priority is to eliminate Hamas's influence and secure the release of hostages, emphasizing the need for a strong stance following Hamas's sudden attack on Israeli territory. This has prompted Israel's decision to launch a ground operation in Gaza. Various world leaders are urging a de-escalation in tensions and the end of the conflict. Egypt's president, Fatah's NCC, emphasized that Egypt would not permit a large-scale exodus from Gaza to the Sinai Peninsula, which could jeopardize the Palestinian struggle. The aim is to prevent this scenario from becoming a reality. Turkey's president on social media called on Israel to halt its Gaza offensive and urged international cooperation to achieve a humanitarian ceasefire in the region. Iran's foreign minister discussed the humanitarian situation in Gaza and recent attacks in the region in a phone call with his Egyptian counterpart. He stressed the need to prevent further conflict and to deliver humanitarian aid to the blocked areas. He also called for increased diplomatic consultations among Muslim-majority countries on these matters. The root cause of the current conflict between Israel and Hamas is the lack of an independent state for the Palestinians. The focus should be on ending violence against innocent Palestinians and providing aid to Gaza as soon as possible. Tensions have escalated since October 7th with retaliatory attacks from both sides. As of the latest statistics, at least 4,137 Palestinians have lost their lives and 13,000 have been injured due to the ongoing attacks in Gaza. Israel has also suffered hundreds of casualties and significant damage to infrastructure, including hospitals and schools. The German government recently announced a new military aid package for Ukraine, which includes self-propelled howitzers, drones, and heavy-duty trucks. According to the latest information on the German government's website, Ukraine has received 20 reconnaissance drones, RQ, 3 HA drone, 20 vector drones, 3 heavy trucks, 13 armored personnel carriers, and around 3,900 smoke shells, DM-1225 155 mm. The new aid package also includes 3 self-propelled howitzers to bolster Ukraine's air defense against cruise missiles and kamikaze drones. Prior to this, Berlin reported another aid package for Ukraine, which included military vehicles suitable for various terrains, satellite communication equipment, and medical supplies. Furthermore, the German Ministry of Defense is preparing a significant military aid package worth €1 billion to enhance Ukraine's defense capabilities. This package includes the Perios air defense missile system and the IRIT missile defense system, along with ammunition. In addition, the White House has proposed an emergency budget supplement of $106 billion for various security and assistance purposes. The majority of this budget, approximately $61 billion, is intended for Ukraine, with $14 billion allocated to strengthen Israel's defense capabilities, and another $14 billion for personnel and operations along the US-Mexico border. Moreover, $10 billion is earmarked for humanitarian aid, and $2 billion for security assistance in the Indo-Pacific region. President Biden believes that supporting U.S. allies is a smart investment for long-term national security, but this proposal may face challenges in the House of Representatives, as some Republican lawmakers have previously opposed increased aid to Ukraine. Meanwhile, Western countries continue to provide weapons to Ukraine as tensions remain high. Russia's UN ambassador, Vasily Nebenzia, criticized the European Union for violating its commitments by providing offensive weapons to Ukraine, which he sees as a hostile move. Nebenzia stated that the United States' secret transfer of tactical ballistic missile systems, ATACMS, to Ukraine demonstrates Washington's reluctance to seek a diplomatic solution to the current conflict. He emphasized that such actions won't reverse the current conflict dynamics or prevent Moscow from achieving its military objectives in Ukraine. On October 20th, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov called on Western countries to immediately halt their support for Ukraine and start negotiations based on the ground situation. He reiterated Russia's consistent position that countries should cease support for Ukraine and engage in negotiations based on the actual facts. Russia's core interest has been consistently stated from the outset of the recent military plan. Furthermore, on October 20th, the head of the Way Russia movement, Vladimir Rogov, shared that Ukrainian forces have intensified their activities near the village of Rabovich. He mentioned an increase in the number of attacks and the use of equipment near Orikhovka. The Ukrainian offensive in the Vasilo region near the front line, close to Pisky, Katalivka and Stepov, involved the use of tanks, armored vehicles, a significant number of infantry, and drones. The German government reported on October 22 about another military aid package for Ukraine, which includes self-propelled anti-aircraft guns, drones, and heavy-duty vehicles. In particular, Ukraine received 3 self-propelled anti-aircraft gun systems and 20 reconnaissance drones, RQ-3HA drone, and Vector drones. In the Kherson, an area appointed by Russia, Vladimir Sando reported that the Ukrainian military carried out a large-scale missile attack on the Greenlights Peninsula and the Azov Sea area on October 20th. Ukraine reportedly used 10 to 15 missiles, including improved S-200 surface-to-air missiles, fired continuously into the region for about an hour. 5 missiles were reportedly shot down in the Kakhovka district and the Hola Pristan district, where Russian air defense forces operated efficiently. Sando also reported that Russian air defense systems had intercepted a missile in the Bakhchisarai district in Sevastopol, the Black Sea. The head of the Boro region in Russia, Velov Glov, stated that Ukrainian forces had fired over 100 shells and conducted UAV attacks in the eastern civilian areas of the region. These attacks damaged some infrastructure but did not result in military casualties. Ukraine has not commented on this information. High-ranking Ukrainian military sources reported on October 19 that Ukrainian soldiers were facing a new intense Russian offensive in the town of Adka. They also mentioned a new Russian offensive push in the town of Kup, further north. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.